Okay, I think we should be live. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Engage. I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm having a really great time so far with this game. I know it's a little strange to be starting out right out of the gate with Maddening, but I'm really enjoying the challenge, and so I hope you guys are having fun as well with your playthroughs. We're going to be starting today's stream off entering Chapter 6, so I think I'm a bit behind from a lot of other folks, especially some of you out there for sure. But I'm pretty excited. We did, however, just get some new steel items from updating the game, so I do have to make sure to give those to folks. Before we get into that, though, I do need to tweet this out. So let me do that. All right, that is done. See what we got. How is everything looking? I think we're looking okay. What's up, Mudhorn Clan? 0V, welcome back. I recognize ya. All right, let's wake up the game before I fall asleep. Okay, so like I said, we got some new freebies from updating the game. Some nice steel weapons, which we didn't have before this. Actually, we have a lot of random crap that I need to figure out what to do with. Poleaxe, I feel like, should be either in Boucheron or Vander's inventory, right? I should probably kit out Jean too. So last time we recruited Jean. I didn't save every single NPC in his chapter. We did find out that the rewards for it were not amazing, so I didn't really care. I think we missed out on like a pure water or something. Which I have to be honest, I'm a little surprised there's such a rare item at this point in the game, because typically you could just buy them from the store. I don't think I looked this time though. Have they restocked? There was a single one in the shop, and that's kind of strange. Yeah, see, so it's not even back yet. Maybe once we pass
Do come again.
the next chapter or so. But that's just really interesting. I've never thought of pure waters as being like, you know, extremely limited rare items. It kind of makes sense. I feel like it could really help you in a pinch. It's kind of like a more, I don't want to say elitist, but I feel like maybe more experienced players get more usage out of those than average. Let's see. So he could use the poleaxe too, but I think I'm going to keep it on Vander for now. So you guys are saying, what's up, Roy the Boy? What is better Anna supposed to mean? I just like her design better than Anna. I feel like she looks very familiar. Like she looks very similar to Anna throughout the series, but it's not Anna. So in today's chapter, I believe we're going to get Yunaka, and I'm pretty excited about her. And also the fact that Anna in this game is 11 years old is kind of strange. I'm not typically a fan of the child characters, but, you know, I don't have her yet, so we could give her a chance. Oh, I got some new staves, too, I got to throw on some folks. Specifically, Ram. You know, her having Obstruct, I think, is going to be really good. I don't know if she should have Strength Tonic, though, anymore. She definitely needs a Vulnerary, because when she uses the guard thing, I forget what it's called at this moment, she's going to have to heal herself after. Chain Guard. Welcome back, Fidget. Nice thumbnail. Thank you. So would you say Happy is the better Anna as well? I like Happy better than even Yunaka. So I don't consider those to be the same. I just feel like if we put Yunaka and Anna side by side, like I realize that Anna has like different hair and stuff, and Yunaka's got the little colored stars on her for whatever reason. Maybe it's the hair color. I don't know. There's something about Yunaka that just looks very Anna-esque to me. So I just think it's a better done version, if I'm being honest. Armor Slayer. Do I want that on Greg? I probably want that on Greg. Also, energy drop. We should figure out who to give this to. Who needs some strength? It's such a weird way to view this, but this is our menu, so. 5 strength on her, 10 on Alfred, 11 on Boucheron, 10 on... Oh my god, I would love to give it to Chloe. I feel like you could tell who my favorite is already. It's not too hard. Dude, she would have the same, actually 80, or Etier, because of her ring. has pretty good strength right now, too. Chloe would have more strength than Vander. I'm giving it to Chloe. I don't care. I'm sorry. I gotta do it, you know? I gotta do it. I would love to know, though, if you guys are playing the game, where you're at, how far you are, and what your thoughts are so far, how you're liking it. What's up, Chris? Chris says, hey, new to the chat, was in the other live chat, and my God, all the people in there was doing is complaining and going off about things. Are you talking about on the previous streams from the other day, or someone else's stream? Sometimes I upset people when I do things, because if I don't explain everything that I'm doing, it might not be very clear. But the problem is there's such a wide swath of people that watch. It's like not everybody's playing on Maddening. So sometimes, like, to someone playing on normal or hard, I might be doing like absolutely wacky looking stuff that they don't get. I mean, I also make a lot of mistakes and do stupid stuff, for sure. It comes with the territory. If I played this, I feel like I would play better if I wasn't streaming it, to be honest with you, because there's just a lot to like think about when it comes to this stream. Like, I'm trying to make it entertaining to watch so that people like have a good time and enjoy themselves, as opposed to like me sitting here staring at this menu for 5 minutes and not saying anything. So I'm always trying to like talk about something or have a fun conversation, but also play the game and make smart moves and good things. And I'm like planning ahead. And so it just gets to be a lot, but it usually works out pretty well. That's why I did Maddening for this, because I was having a good time with Maddening in 3 houses. And I don't have a lot, like I haven't heard a lot of feedback from folks yet, but from the couple folks that I've heard speaking, one of them being Choopy, he was saying that it seems to be just a little bit easier than 3 houses Maddening. So if that's the case, then we're gonna be fine. Although to be fair, Chapter 5 was very annoying, and I kind of got by off of some cheese and some nonsense that I wish I had out strategized the map properly. I'd be prouder of myself for that, but it just worked out in a different way, and I guess I'm not gonna look at gift horse in the mouth, and we'll just keep going on. So I'm gonna give this energy drop to Chloe, give her a little bit more strength. I'm showing her the favoritism already, but you know what? She has been incredibly useful so far, so I don't see why not. I really don't. Let me hand out some more vulneraries to folks, because we kind of used a lot of them last time. What are you guys talking about here? Roy the Boy says, I just got it today. I'm on chapter 3, and I'm not really loving it so far. Really? I'm sorry, Roy the Boy. What about it specifically are you not loving? Are we good for vulneraries now? You guys have the same OCD that I do, where like you want to like rearrange the inventories. No, don't swap it. What is it? Arrange. That's what I want. Wait, was that an auto thing? Is there an auto thing for that now? Hold on. I also need to get you a oh, I had a javelin for you. Get you a javelin and a steel lance. There we go. So if I click arrange, does that do that automatically? Oh no, it just moves it up, I guess. Okay, odd. What's up, Valon? Just got to chapter 12 and I'm loving it so far. Chris says, just out of curiosity, is a lot of the Fire Emblem community toxic? Because it seems that way to me. I feel like every fandom definitely has its toxic components. Fire Emblem, there's definitely a lot of arguing. There's a lot of great people in the community, but yeah, there's also a lot of questionable folks, unfortunately, and it just comes with the territory. I guess you just try to find your space, I guess, like who you enjoy speaking to and interacting with, and leave out the rest. That's kind of what I've started to do. It wasn't your channel, man? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's how do I phrase this diplomatically? I don't step my toes over there in that area anymore. Some bad stuff happened on that side of the fandom for sure. Tristan's asking, I missed your other comment, Tristan, looks like. So Mechanically, what do you think so far compared to Three Houses? Also, what do you think of the new way to get skills? I'm enjoying it. I really do like that Fire Emblem's been like reinventing itself every game. Like it still has the same formula as everything else, but it's fun to have the new mechanics and the variety with each entry. So I think that's really cool. I'm enjoying it. I mean, are there things that I miss about Three Houses? Sure, but if I miss Three Houses, I can go play Three Houses, so it's not the end of the world. I do like it so far. Skill inheritance, I did see, like, it does seem to be kind of hard to get SP for skills, and I haven't dipped my toe too much into, like, planning ahead as to who I want to have each ring to inherit things, so that remains to be seen, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me so far. I'm trying to find a ring here for Jean, our new party member. Something that's going to help him out. I mean, I think strength is probably a good way to go. Speed's not bad either. Or defense. I'm kind of blocking some other important stuff here. Maybe we do strength. I'm going to do strength just because I doubt that he's really going to be punching stuff, considering that Fram is not really punching stuff at the current moment. But, you know. I don't even know how to do class change or anything yet. I guess we probably don't have access to that. It's probably still too early to be messing with that, but I'm kind of excited when that happens. I'm going to take a peek into that and learn more about that. What do we got? What's up, Luke? What chapter you on? We are on chapter 6 tonight. And hopefully beyond that, but we'll see how long that takes. No female Chris. Rats, says Mercenary BDU. I haven't seen her yet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna arrange this because I saw it and it bothered me. Bam. I can live with that. You could you could tell who's getting preferential treatment. Her entire inventory is filled with weapons of different varieties. And I fed her the energy drop. Oh, you know what? We should hand out some more tonics to people. There was a moment when I needed some extra magic on him. It doesn't really help. Oh, I have a Seraph robe too to give to somebody. I forgot about that. It doesn't really help to like be in a pinch and need a tonic.
Welcome.
But I think I want to buy a magic tonic for you.
I thank you.
Just in case. A speed tonic for him could be kind of interesting because he's kind of It's a little bit on the slow side. I keep pressing X for the menu and it's going to this Somniel map and I kind of hate it. They really like changed the button remapping. Or there is no remapping. I wish there was remapping, but they changed the button mapping for this game, and compared to Three Houses, it's really confusing. It's still taking some getting used to. I'm going to take the speed tonic from her. I could see if maybe we needed a little bit more strength on her, maybe? Just throw her the strength tonic. Who gets the Seraph robe? That's the real question right now. 30 HP on him, 22 on Etier. 40, 19 on Jean, 27 on Chloe because of her ring. Oh, also, if you weren't here for the last stream, I managed to pull 2 S rank rings really early on in the game. Let me take a look at the ring menu really quick, just to kind of show it off a little bit. So I have this Valbar S rank ring. So 5 HP, 1 strength, and 1 defense. Let me figure out how to switch characters here. Not by exiting the menu, certainly. And Chloe got the Legion ring. Nope, don't do that. Which, I thought Legion gave HP. I guess Legion doesn't give HP. Strength, defense, speed. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What can I say? I like the gacha. It says, just noticed you got Jean, had to go to bed, so I didn't see you recruit him. How is that paralogue? That was probably, in terms of okay, point blank, the first thing that comes to mind is that was like the most beautiful map yet. It was like this idyllic countryside looking village. It was so beautiful. I really liked the environment of that one with like the farm to the right and stuff. In terms of like an actual map, it was fairly challenging because we kind of had to race to save the villagers in time, but ultimately the reward wasn't like amazing for keeping them all alive. So I was kind of stressing a lot throughout it when it really wasn't like as dire as I thought. Like you assume with maps like that, like they'll either give you like a lot of gold or like a stat boosting item or something if you save them all. So like I wanted the ultimate reward, but it turns out it just wasn't that great of a reward, so it didn't matter. It was like a pure water for saving them all, and like I was talking about earlier, I don't know why they're so like limited and rare at this part of the game, but pure waters are not really something that I'm gonna stress about, so just how it goes. I missed a conversation over here, looks like.
Well then.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, there's more items here now. Also, I think, can you run with a different... Yeah, you could run with the Y button too, I learned today. Spirit Gem. Because the right trigger or whatever, or the right bumper to run is not very fun. More nuts! Chris is saying, the best Fire Emblem in a long time, in my opinion. Three Houses story and whatnot made my head explode, but still awesome. I really liked Three Houses. I'll be honest, I don't... Like, long term, I don't know if this game... If I'm going to consider this game better than Three Houses. Just because Three Houses was such a crazy, unique, different experience for Fire Emblem. And there are different parts of this too that I really like, but Fire Emblem really broke the mold and did a lot of like surprising stuff. I just think it's always going to be an entry that stands out, regardless of, you know, its flaws, because I'm not saying it's a perfect game either, but this one, especially with the story, from what I've heard, you know, being so kind of tropey and standard, I just don't know how memorable that part of it is going to be. I think this is going to be an amazing entry point in the series, because like, you could easily come in here, start fresh, and then learn about all these other lords from throughout the other games. And anybody that you're like really excited about, like let's say you see Celica and you're like, man, I really like that character. Then you go check out like Fire Emblem Echoes or something and pick that up and play that. And I just think that's great. It's genius from like a marketing perspective. All right, I don't have gifts to be given to people. I'm still amazed by the drip. Everybody's wearing hoodies and stuff. And then people like Vander and Louis are all dolled up. Should I think we should scan another amiibo today. I gotta switch controllers though. Let me do that really quick. See if I can do this without freaking out the stream. What's up, Marcus? Was Three Houses one of the most realistic stories in Fire Emblem so far? It's not a perfect story. Like, you could tell they didn't have enough time to do everything that they wanted to do with it. In some ways, like, two of the routes are also kind of similar in terms of things that happen. So, I don't know. There's just something about the execution that they did have. Specifically, part one. Like, I love part one, like White Clouds and Three Houses. I know you have to play through it like 4 times potentially, and people get sick of that and they're tired of doing that. Not that you have to, I guess. You can kind of... well, I guess you kind of do have to. Well, I think you could skip it if you do New Game Plus stuff. But regardless, I just feel like the beginning is so exciting and so tight. I love like each chapter and the thing that you're like solving or dealing with each month. I think is super fun. I just really like the beginning of that game. I feel like part 2 definitely feels more rushed and like less put together and less well executed in Three Houses. But overall, I like the moral grayness of the story. I like some of the twists and turns that it takes that you probably didn't expect. It does still have like series classic stuff like, you know, dead parents and other tropes, but it was surprising to me in a lot of ways, and I really appreciated that about it. There's something about what they decided to do was really special to me. And as a content creator, like, it was a really special time in 2019 when that game came out for me. So, and the lead up was huge. So All right, we did Marth last time. I gotta get another amiibo out. Hold on. I'm thinking for today, we do Fire Emblem 2. It's gonna get rough because I don't have, like, there's not amiibos for, like, Sigurd or anything, but we'll do what I've got. I may also rescan Marth for another ticket, I guess. Considering that's what you get. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna scan Marth again too. Oh, they're not refreshed yet. That's right, it hasn't been a full 24 hours, I guess. Okay, well. It looks like at this point in the game I can only buy a couple things. And since we can't do Celica style on a guy, I will buy it, but we can't see it. Okay, confusing, but okay. I'll buy this one. Okay, let me switch back to the other controller though. Luke says, excluding NES games, is there any Fire Emblem games you genuinely dislike? Genuinely dislike. Honestly, no. It's a boring answer, but the real answer is no. I like pretty much every Fire Emblem game I've sunk hours into. I mean, obviously, I like some better than others. There were definitely a lot of things about Fates that annoyed me, but I think that was more from like a story perspective. And like, okay, Fates to me was disappointing specifically because I think they had such amazing, excellent trailers before the game came out. Like that main cinematic of like the armies fighting and you go over the castle wall and you see the big golem reaching over and stuff. Like it had this such a sick, incredible trailer before the game ever released, and then to see like what the game actually was after seeing such a hype trailer, unfortunately it wasn't able to live up to that expectation, at least for me, especially with like the golems and stuff, because like when I saw that golem I was like, oh my god, like what is that, like what's the point of that? Is there's like story elements behind that or something? And ultimately no, it's it was just a creature that helps defend my castle, I guess, during battles and stuff. This is Greg 2. If you haven't met Greg 2 yet, this is Greg 2. I'm gonna feed Greg 2 an orange. He looks just like me. Should I do a lucky ring pull? I think we probably should. Let me just get some of these items because it's been like a day since I played, so things have kind of respawned around here. Ooh, a lot of items in the animal area. Probably manure. Wait. There was milk next to the sheep. The dog had an iron ingot. Okay. Cool. Oh, and we can put out some more animals now. I'm putting out the chicken. I'm gonna put away the sheep. Sheep's kind of boring. I'm gonna put out the cat. Oh yeah. It's funny. It's funny. I wish you could pet them. It's kind of weird that you can't, like, do anything further with them. Oh, we have a support with Saline.
I really enjoyed our tea party today. Thanks for inviting me, Saline.
The pleasure is all mine, Divine One. Our conversation made for an excellent spice over an already fine tea.
The tea was fine, wasn't it? That floral note it had was almost unbelievably good.
I'm glad you appreciated it. The leaves were grown in Firene.
Oh, this must have been the one that the reviewers were
delicate,
talking
subtle
about.
taste embodies the spirit of our kingdom. It is my utmost favorite.
Yeah, I've heard the Firenese prefer the pastoral life over any kind of open conflict.
A lot of the reviews talked about how supports were like more simple this time and like less enjoyable for them, and they specifically pointed out characters obsessed with tea and working out. So it sounds like they were talking about a support with Celine and a support with Alfred, and this has got to be the tea one they probably mentioned.
That really came through in this tea.
There's a Firenese folktale I think you might find interesting. Our royal palace is home to a spirit who ensures happiness for the virtuous. For thieves or interlopers, however, the spirit drives them off with mischievous tricks. Imagine, driven off by the prankish antics of a spirit.
I really like the
serious
weird little black
consequences at
ribbon
all.
things that the
How
Firenese
effective a
folks have on
deterrent do you suppose
Alfred and
such a
Celine.
spirit really is?
Even so, it's a lovely story. It's the kind of good-hearted tale that reflects the Firenese character, I think.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well then, we must have tea together again sometime, Divine One.
All right, yeah, that was kind of a boring one, honestly. I mean, it was just a C one, but still. I'm missing a lot of comments, though. Marcus Bullock. What's up, Marcus? Let me see. Not gonna lie, after playing 2 routes of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I kind of feel like Claude gets left out so much. It's all about Edelgard and Dimitri, man. Feels bad. Yeah. I get where you're coming from a lot, for sure. He was kind of the third wheel. I mean, he was kind of written sort of like that, but they could have weaved him and made him more involved, I guess. More centralized. Let me just make sure. Kind of blocking it, but let's see if there's anything else going on in the Somniel. Doesn't look like it. You know what I haven't done? I haven't rested. If I do this, is someone going to wake me up? I don't have anything for this yet, right? Yeah. If I take a little rest, what happens? Oh, yeah. Who's going to be waking us up today?
That was a longer walk than I thought. I hope the tea hasn't gone cold.
I can't recognize the voice.
You're a heavy sleeper.
The
That's
Etienne?
all right. I'll set the tea here so you can enjoy the aroma.
I don't think it's Chloe. Not the right voice. Oh, it's Celine.
Good, you're awake. The tea is still warm.
We just talked to you. Wake up to an ally for the first time. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. And we're leaving. Luke says, it's funny how he was supposed to be like a neutral party, but was the most morally good lord. LOL. Mercenary says, ice games are tough, but unique in the fact that you got to fight against your own guys in the final acts of FE10. I loved the fact that you start off with Micaiah and the Dawn Brigade in Radiant Dawn, and then you fight against Ike. Yeah, the flip-flopping was super cool in that. Like, they should bring that back. So much so. Now that time has passed, looks like we have 2 more item spawns. Does Etienne say anything interesting?
Hey!
No. I'll give her a pretty pebble. Why not? The game sounds a little staticky. Okay, thank you for saying that to me. What's up, Unknown Gaming? I hope this fixes it. Let me know. I do not want that to be the case.
Thanks.
Imagine giving somebody you liked a pebble from the ground. Luke says, Engage's story might not be the most deep, but I do really enjoy its world and characters. I feel the same so far, actually. I'm gonna make some rings. I want to see how the RNG's going today. Let's see what you know, we don't have a lot of Echoes rings. I'm gonna make just a couple, see if I get any good luck here. Nope. We got an Alm ring. Still a bit static. Ooh. I'd say we got pretty lucky there. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a little awkward. Ready? Ready for this? I think I may have to unplug this. So let's see how gnarly this gets. It's not gonna like what I'm about to do to it. It should come back. I hope. You'll have to let me know if that gets better. Dang, I bet you that happened because I took it out to mess with the Joy-Cons.